I think I should be streaming on Twitch now. Let's see. Are we streaming on Twitch? That is the question that I have. Are we streaming on Twitch? Yes, yes, we are. The music just stopped. Whoops. Alright. How is it going? So, we're kind of back on Unreal Engine once again, and I'm literally just continuing off of where I left last time. Sorry. So, I have this is just a test level which I use to put a whole bunch of stuff in. So that's my test planner, my test ship. And today I'm going to follow through on the things that I wanted to do yesterday at the end of the stream. So I want to get like a gravity gun system implemented. And I've even got like a I've got Blender with a reference image put in. So I wanna try modeling my own gravity gun. Whoops, the music just stopped again. My bad. And I will be putting that in the game and trying to kind of make it work. But before we get to any of that, what I want to do is actually get some of the concept code in, because I currently do not know exactly how it's all supposed to work. So I think one of the things that I have to do before anything is I need to make sure that I'm not possessing the ship as soon as I'm in the world. Okay, so currently it is. That's weird. It spawns a new ship for me. But maybe I just need to add like a player start right here. Whoops. And end to snap it to the grid. Okay. It still spawns a ship. I think I know why. Looky, look. Hey Tom, how's it going? I'm doing some Unreal development again, since we're not doing D&D. I think we're not doing D&D at least. I do not know if that is true. Is it because the default bond class is pp_ship? It might just be. I need to make it pp_third person cap. Interesting. I wonder why that is happening. Huh. The world contains invalid active files. What does that mean? No idea. Do I need to rotate this? Why is this dude like floating? I don't have floating pawn movement on this guy. Yeah, I don't know. This is not supposed to happen. Maybe it's this one that I need to nope. It's all the same. Why are you flying, bro? Is it because of this? What if I just delete that? No. Yes, I also need to enable gravity, right? Apply gravity while jump. Huh? Enable gravity. It's on. What the hell? I know. I'm so stupid. Sorry, this is a very weird start to the stream, but I'm just undoing all of the mistakes that I made. Um, I could have project settings. Yeah, it's minus 980. Yeah, it works. Woohoo. Cool. So, my player can obviously walk. Now, and at this point, I think I want to kind of shift focus to from a third-person view to a first-person view. And in order to do that, I just have to move the camera boom much closer, so I can make the distance like this much. Right now, it's looking into the character's ass. Very funny. But if I move it a little bit, I think that should be first-person view now. We'll see. We'll see. Wow, that did not work. Ha 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 ha. Right. Why did it not work? Am I using the wrong character? I might be using the wrong character. Because I've got a backup character. Oh yeah, there we go. That works. Woohoo! I've got a first-person view. There's a bit of a animation glitch going on, but I think I can resolve it. Maybe. Sockets. Clear the parent socket. Cannot change socket on inherited components. I see. Can I attach the boom to the mesh instead? So that... I don't know. I don't know if that works. No, it does not. Yeah. I mean, I could always sort that out later, but the important part is that I've got the first-person view working-ish. Maybe I need to put it a little bit further. That's not how humans work. Right. Maybe move it a little bit more forward. Okay. That kind of works. So at this point, what I want to do is I want to try implementing the gravity gun kind of system. And to begin with, it's going to be like a very simple script. So the idea is to get use the grab component node. I think that's a thing that exists. The only thing is, I'm not 100% sure where to keep it. Like, maybe I should just create like a new component, like a new blueprint class. Let's see, objects. Can I create a new blueprint class? And it's an actor component, and we can call it ppc underscore grabbable. Or maybe not grabbable. Maybe we can call it like let's see. What can we call it? Tractorable? That makes no sense. Grabbable. That just sounds funny. Item is not under version control. Okay, that's fine. We can always add it later. And right. So we can essentially put this blueprint class on top of any other object which is grabbable, I suppose. And now what we can do is maybe get owner and grab. Grab component at location. Target is actor component. Maybe we can get this static mesh. Get static. Get component. I don't know. Get actor of class. How did I implement this within my gravity code? Because I've got a custom gravity component. It just gets the... If the target component is active, we get the parent mesh. And at begin play, we set the parent mesh by getting component, get component by class. Okay, so this is kind of what I want to do. In this component as well. And promote to variable. Cool. Actually, can I do it like this? Thank you. So now we'll get the static mesh that is attached to our owner, which is the thing that is like the root component, I guess, of this particular component, and or the root actor rather. And now we will check every tick if the character is looking at this component. Is that something I want to implement now? Because that's a bit of a complicated logic to think about, at least. So I can get parent mesh, grab component. No, I can't grab component. Okay. Do I need to store the static mesh? Can I really not do grab? I can do grab. I don't know why it did not appear in the context. Okay. Let's try something else. I'm gonna go input and add a new input action for grabbing. Input action IA underscore grab. Can I? No, I cannot. Can I make the editor a little bit zoomed in? Because I can understand. It'll be like, it's kind of hard to see what's going on here. Editor preferences. Zoom. Scale. I think that's better. 1.25. I think that makes it easier to see what's going on. And it's just a digital bowl. Yeah, sure. Within, honestly, this is way too zoomed in for me now. Whoops. Can I make this like 1.15? I think that's better. Okay. And it should be better for you as well. The viewer, dear viewer. Cool. So we're gonna put this action into the IMC default and add a mapping. IA underscore grab. And we'll make it G. Now, oh wait. Keyboard G? No, not keyboard. Keyboard G. G. Okay, that works. And the toggle ramp is also G. Unfortunately, I can just make it like R for now. No, R. No, that's not what I meant to press. R. Okay. So we've set the IMC. And I can close this. And I can go, instead of at tick, I'm gonna go IA underscore grab. And when it gets triggered, we will grab the component. And the grab location is get player controller and then get location or something like that. Oh boy, I don't know. Get actor location? No. So I want to grab the component at a location which is like a certain distance away from the character, but it should be like straight in front of the camera. So how do I do this? It's like I need a fine look at rotation. No, not look at rotation. Oh, I can get actor location. And then maybe if I just add like the direction, maybe add some like multiply this vector by like an arbitrary value. I don't know, will that work? Probably not. I'll need to multiply it in the XY plane, or add it rather. Okay, let's give it a try. I don't know what's going on here, but we're figuring things out. I'm gonna say 200 as a test, and we are going to grab the direction of where the camera is facing. Now, how do I get that? Ooh, this is hard to think about. It's a lot of things to think about. Oh goodness. Maybe it's a player controller. No. Okay, just as a starting point, that does not work. Blueprint self is not a physics handle component. Therefore, target must have a connection. Okay. Can I just make this into a physics handle component? The answer is no. Hello, hey Jordan, how's it going? I'm doing some coding. Grab. Components, physics handle. Am I just doing this the wrong way? I might just be doing this the wrong way. Not bad, how's you? Pretty good. Trying to figure things out, and oh my goodness, it is... I don't know what's going on. Maybe I should look up some references on how to do this. I'm just like vibing right now. Okay, we will go to this planet object guy and I will add a physics handle component. And then we're gonna copy all of this and just paste it here. And we'll get the physics handle and we'll paste it here. Is this gonna work? No, it's not. Can I just get cube? And that's my component. Grab component location. Is this going to work? I really doubt. Because I don't have the thing in the game. Okay, we press G. Nothing happens. Okay, what exactly went wrong then? Can I just... I'm gonna put that to the side so I can see what is happening. Interesting. So it doesn't... The input action does not get triggered with the actual object. Which is... expected? It might be expected. Oh boy, this is a hard thing to think about. That's my gravity gun photos. Cool. In that case, I might go ahead and have a look at some references on how to do this. I kind of thought I would be able to figure it out. I thought Satisfactory was overcomplicated. Yeah, man. Things are rough. I mean, I'll show you what I've got so far. It's pretty cool. Have a look at this. Whee! It's basically Star Citizen. I modeled this ship in myself in like a 3D modeling tool. And you can open the ramp. That's also very cool. Whee! Why does the ship seem so slow? Yeah. And I can also crash. Boom. That was a huge lag spike. But yes, that's what I've got so far in terms of the actual like ship driving logic, or piloting rather. Boom. Cool. Now I want to get like an object grabbing system, and that's what I've been doing. Or at least trying to do. Oh my goodness, why doesn't it work? That's cool, and it probably won't crash every 30 seconds. Exactly! It's a single player game, and it's taking some of the best elements of Star Citizen. That's the idea, at least. It's like an infinitely better game than Star Citizen already. Okay, this object has gravity now. Okay, I'm gonna look up some references on how to do this. Unreal Engine grab component. How to grab objects. Yeah, sure. Let's have a look at that.
Alright.
He's adding an input mapping called grab. I literally did the exact same thing.
Your character blueprint, the viewport, and add a scene component.
Add a scene component. Okay.
And then select your character and add a physics handle.
Yep, I added a physics handle, not to the character, but
Compile, save that, open the event graph, add a new variable for grabbing object.
whoops,
Then
didn't
you
mean to do
wanna
that.
Search for that IA_grab input action in your follow camera.
Get the scene,
component and your
get the follow.
camera. From the scene component, get the world location. From the follow camera, get the forward vector. From the forward vector, you want to multiply and then convert this to a float. I'm going to do 300.
That makes sense.
Then from the world location, you want to add these together.
Why though?
From the triggered, you want to do a line trace by channel.
Do a
And
line
plug the world
trace.
location of the scene into the start, and the other one into the end. Then we're going to hold B and click to get a branch.
So is
Plug
this getting
in.
like the grab distance, maybe?
From the out hit, you want to break the hit result. Then you want to get your physics handle. Grab component at location and rotation. Plug this into the true. Plug your hit component into the component and then get the world location. And get the
Oh,
world rotation.
so it automatically gets the
Plug these in.
component from the line trace. That is so cool.
Then you want to set your variable to true. Now we're going to go down to the completed. Get another branch with your grabbing object as the condition. Get your physics handle. Release component into the true. And then you want to set your grabbing object variable back to false. Then you want to get the tick event. Physics handle. Set target location and rotation into the true.
So it's updating the
You can go up here and copy
the
all
grabbed
these
components,
and paste them down
location and rotation. Every tick.
Plug this
Okay.
into the location. And then from your follow camera, you want to get the world rotation. And plug that in.
Just don't install elevators and you'll be fine. That's hilarious.
Now you compile, save,
What I'll
close
also
that.
do is activate
And I have these
this.
5 cubes here.
So you can see chat
Now
on
select them
screen
all,
now.
scroll down.
Desk.
And enable simulate physics. save that and now test it out. So if I hold G, I could pick these up.
Oh,
Let
sweet.
go and it goes back. You can stack them. Do whatever you want.
Okay. I need a scene component. Now, I don't know why I need a scene component, but I'll follow what the guy said because he seems very smart. And I clearly am not. Whoops. That's my music. What I want to do is remove the camera on this cube. By camera. Right. This is fine. And now we go to our third person blueprints, third person character. That's my planet gravity logic. Actually, can I planet gravity logic? Cool. And I want to open this here as well. Cool. We add a physics handle. And we also add you know what? We'll start over. I'll delete this. At least if Subnautica 2000 release, you can leave it in your capable hands to bring us the game instead. Oh my goodness. Oh boys. I can't even imagine making something like Subnautica, man. I really hope it does release though. It would be a huge shame if it doesn't. But yes, we will. I don't think I need this BPC grabbable anymore. Or maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let's see. Maybe you can find another use for it. Let's get IA underscore grab. Okay, so as soon as this gets triggered, we want to do a line trace by channel. Okay. And the start location is a scene. That's not... I kind of don't want it to be... Okay. We'll get the follow camera as the start location, right? That's what it said. Get actor location. Get world location. There we go. It looks good so far. I'll get it to support the devs, not toxic Crafton. The thing is, indirectly you're still supporting Crafton though, aren't you? Even if you buy the game, Crafton's gonna get money. That's just how it works. And the... Oh, what happened to my music? Okay. Oh man, I forgot. What did he do? He got a scene component and... he placed it directly in front of the character.
And then select your character and compile, save that, open the event graph. Want to search for that eye and get the world location. From the follow camera, get the forward vector.
Get forward vector from the camera.
Forward vector, you want to multiply and then convert this to a float.
Got it, got it. Annoyingly, yeah, that's the problem. get forward vector and then put it in the start
You want to add and
after
add the
multiplying.
channel start and the other one into the end.
Why do you need to add the scene vector? I don't get that part. Multiplied by a scale value. We'll make this an integer, or rather a float, and we'll convert this into a parameter. And we'll call this grab distance. So this will determine the maximum grab distance, I think, because it's technically the how long the line trace will be. And then we can make this similar to what he said, 300 for now. And this will be the star? No, the start is the scene component and the end is the camera. I don't get it. Just use the camera for both of them? Yeah. Trying to download Star Citizen for the 50th time. What happened, man? Is Star Citizen not working for you? I mean, that's entirely expected. Get errors each time I try. That's so annoying. Is anyone online getting the same problems, or is it just you? What is the trace channel? Okay,
And we're
everything
gonna
else is
hold
the
B and
same.
click to get a branch and plug this in. From the out hit, you want to break the hit result.
Click to get a branch. And I will draw it for 1 frame. Draw time for for duration. Just to see how it works. Split struck pin.
Then you want to get your physics handle.
I'm break hit result. Can get the physics handle.
Grab component.
Grab component at location. Deleted it a few times, still nothing. Wow. That is extremely annoying. I really hope that gets better. Well, it's also weird because I thought it was working fine for a very long time. 305 couldn't verify game files. Let me see. I'll do a quick search to see like what that's all about. Apparently we have 5 viewers. That's actually kind of awesome. Error 305 Star Citizen. I'll send you a screenshot. And maybe you can test if that works for you. I hope that works, at least. Jason's confused, tried everything on their website and read a post. Damn. Yeah, that sucks a lot.
At location and rotation. Plug this into the true.
Okay, we need
Plug your hit component into the
grab
component and then get the world location and get the world rotation. Plug these in.
location. Cool.
Then you want to set your variable to true. Now we're going to go down to
I'm gonna ignore all of that for now, and I will see. Okay, it definitely does not work yet. Which is strange because I thought at the very least, I would be getting some line traces. Oh, I didn't add a modifier. That makes sense. Huh, I'm still not getting line traces. Oh, I see. Get world location. Am I getting line traces now? Yes, yes I am. It's doing some weird things with the line trace though. Oh, is that why it added the scene? Like the forward vector with the world location. I'm guessing that's why it did that. Jason said may need a reinstall of Windows. Yeah, that's pretty garbage. Like just like reinstalling an entire OS just for a single game. That's extremely annoying. Okay, so I think that works. My line traces are clearly working. They are not long enough though. Okay, that was a hit. It is not grabbing the component.
the completed, get another branch with your grabbing object as the condition. Get your physics handle, release component into the true. And then you want to set your grabbing object variable back to false.
Okay, we'll try implementing his logic first. Grabbing.
Release component with your grab go down table, true. Now we're going to go down to the completed, get another branch with your grabbing object as the condition.
Get another branch. Grabbing object as a condition. If true,
get your physics handle, release component into the true. And then you want to set your grabbing object variable back to false. Now you want to get the tick event.
What's happening in
and
the
another
tick
branch
again?
with your grabbing object as the condition.
I can only have one tick event,
Get your physics
which
handle.
makes sense.
Set target location and rotation into the true. Then you can go up here and copy all these and paste them.
If grabbing is true, set target location and rotation. It's the physics handle. If Feels not worth it. Shame I've not played for a couple of years. Would be nice to check it out. Yeah, that is very unfortunate. I hope it works though, like once you download it. Nice to have an Ishan stream. Yeah, it's been a while. I mean, this is my like third ever stream. I tried to do one like day before yesterday, and I had so many problems, technical difficulties with streaming game development. This time, like yesterday's stream was pretty good. That worked out very nicely, and of course today is also very nice. It's all good. I'm actually very close to being a Twitch affiliate as well. I literally only need the average viewers, which is the hardest thing to get. 3 average viewers for the entire stream.
Down here.
Okay. So I need to copy all of this nonsense.
Plug this into the location, and then from your follow camera, you want to get the world rotation and plug that in. Now you compile save, close that, and I have these 5 cubes here. I'm going to select them all, scroll down, and enable simulate physics.
I could have sworn this object already has physics.
So if I hold G, I could pick these up, let go, and it goes back.
It does.
And stack them. Get your
So what
scene-
is
your scene
happening?
Component, get the from
Like, I can clearly see the line trace. But it is not grabbing it. Is it not 50 followers anymore? No, it's 25. And I've got 29 at the moment. Okay, so maybe I need to get not a component but a hit actor. Get a component of class. And we get the static mesh component. And from the static mesh component, we get its location and rotation. Yeah, that still doesn't work. That's 31. Oh yeah, I got some new followers. I forgot. Oh, I did not get the component reference, did I? Let's get the component reference. No, it still doesn't work. Okay, so how about we do like a print statement and try to see what we're actually grabbing onto. If at all, if anything at all. Yep, I can clearly see the cube. I hope the two that followed aren't watching right now, sorry I forgot about you. Yeah, it's alright. I mean, I don't think they're watching at the moment, at least. Like, that clearly works. I got the cube. Why is it not grabbing it?
A forward vector, you want to multiply your follow camera. From get the you want to add to the end. Grab this into the true. Plug your hit component into the component and then get the world location and get the world rotation.
I did do all of that.
And you want to set your variable true.
Yep, grabbing is true.
Now we're going to go down to the completed, get another branch.
Oh no, do I have to hold it? No. I wonder if this part of the code is automatically releasing it. So maybe I'll just test out the grabbing part for now. Oh my goodness, it works! Woo! Okay, I can grab a component. Woohoo! And I can just chuck it into the air. No, I cannot. I cannot chuck it into the air. And it's got collisions. Whee! That's awesome. So, okay, now I want to make this a bit cleaner. Like, there's some weirdness going on here that I want to make into a function. So let's make update grabbed object. Update grab location. And I can just copy all of this code into the function. And hopefully make it a bit neater, because right now it looks like absolute garbage. No. Okay, cool. That's straight. If we're grabbing an object, we can update its target location and rotation. I think this is fine to keep here. They should be like straight. And now I can put this here. I can put this here. Get the forward vector. Get the grab distance. Add the two. Whoops. It still looks messy, but it's a bit better than before. Oh, come on. Just stay straight, man. No, you made the others not straight. Okay, that's better. So in order to update the grab location, we get the Boolean wrapping, and we're taking the physics handle and updating the object's location. Cool. Right. I did just got all of that. So update, grab location. Cool. That works. And now I can create the update gravity, update local gravity. My hope is eventually I can use this to lock a character to a ship's gravity instead of the planets. But right now it's only a planet. And then I can just go update local gravity. And this is done every tick. Plus grab logic. Music is like a mix of Golf with Temple Map and Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's fantasy music, so I think you've got the vibe about right. Oh, I want to make this neater as well. It's kind of hard to make this neat though. Okay, I can take out this debug, I suppose. And then I can make these three nice and straight. Damn it, I cannot make these three nice and straight. Okay. Sorry, I know this is all completely cosmetic, but I like keeping my code nice and tidy. Right. So let's review this once again. When the grab action is triggered, we will do a line trace by channel and grab an object which is a static mesh component. It's a bit general right now, which means that literally I can grab that ship if I really wanted to. If my grab distance was long enough. Let's see. 3000. I can literally grab that ship. No, I don't think I can. Never mind. Wait. I could have sworn though it should have been able to grab the ship too, because it follows the same logic essentially. It is an actor with a static mesh component. Hell, I should be able to grab that planet as well. But yeah, that's the kind of thing I can sort out later on. And that is exactly why I wanted to have that grabbable object component, or not even that actually. I can literally just do a tag, component tag. Can I just add like a grabbable tag? And then get component by tag. Oh no, this is an array. Get component. Why is this an array? Get hit actor, find component by tag. Component class is a static mesh component and it has the tag grabbable. And now this is a drop-in replacement for my logic. So now I can only grab an object which is grabbable. And oh my goodness, what is going on here? Find grab component at location with rotation. Okay. I think I can only do this if it is valid. If valid. Valid? Is valid, and then boop. If the component is valid, only then we can execute this logic. Okay, no more errors. Whee! And just to confirm, if I remove the tag from this component, it is no longer grabbable. Whee! It works! Now, I'm trying to think if I should put the tag on the actor or the component. I think the component makes more sense, because then I have a clearly defined object which is grabbable. Instead of the actual actor, I think that makes sense at least. Whee! Okay. Now, whoops, I didn't mean to close that. Can I please get that back? Third person character. Okay, so one more thing we can do is we can only do all of this if we are grabbing an object. And also we need to do grab object function. Go back into the event graph and just copy all of this. And back into the event graph, we can do grab object. So it's nice and neat. We only trigger all of this if we are not already grabbing an object. I think that makes sense. If grabbing is true. And else, we release the object. And set grabbing is false. Oh no, that no longer works. What did I do wrong? What I did wrong is that grabbing is never set to true. So... I need to essentially have grab be a toggle instead of what I have here. So I can just do set grabbing and then just XOR it with its own value. Either that or what did this guy do? I think by default you should not be grabbing an object, so I will not gate this. At the same time, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think how best to implement this. And the only thing I can think of is an XOR. So I may as well just do an XOR. Cool. XOR with the grabbing's current value. And set grabbing. Whoops. So it's gonna switch, essentially it's gonna flip-flop between true and false. And now we'll do, if grabbing is true, or actually, I can just put it straight here. Then grab object, else we release object. And set grabbing false. Wait a second. Doesn't that just mean... Oh boy. Am I overcomplicating this? I might be. Every time we come into... okay. Maybe I don't need to do that? Because I'm already doing an XOR? I don't know. Let's see. Oh no, my object! It fell away. Let's do a grab distance of like 600. Okay, so the logic does work. No. That is so fun. But I also wonder if I can make this simpler. I wonder if I can make it into a toggle as part of the input actions. I do not know. That's a good shout. How am I doing the ramp and the engines? Because I can just follow that logic. In BP underscore ship, I go to the event graph. That's essentially what I'm doing. I'm just doing an XOR. So it'll start as false. It will set to true as soon as the action is triggered. Which is not quite right, is it? What if the object fails to get grabbed and then the toggle is always true? Yeah, that's not right. I think we just go get grabbing. If it's false, if we're not already grabbing it, then we grab the object, otherwise we release it. I think that makes more sense. What is happening, bro? That's a set, not a get. So if we're grabbing the object, we will go to release component and we will set grabbing as false. And then otherwise we will go grab object and we'll set grabbing true if all of this is true. Yeah, that works still, and that's a much cleaner logic. I don't have to do any stupid XORs. Okay, now my question is, how does it work with planet gravity? Because now I can just disable this and we should have planet gravity, right? No, we do not. Okay, which is interesting because this component is clearly inheriting the gravity the planet gravity component. Auto activate. Okay. Whee! Very cool. And I want to inherit the same abilities, so I will grab my gravity component, chuck it in there, and I will disable gravity. I cannot disable gravity. Okay then. are there two enable gravities? Okay, anyway. Huh? Why am I still falling down? An hour passed fast, yeah. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. Auto activate. I don't know why I'm being pulled down when clearly I should be pulled towards there. Camera proxy mesh has to have simulate physics enabled if you'd like to add force. Oh, I see. I messed up. What I did not do is go to the event graph and enable my local gravity. So now I should fall towards the planet. Whee! Oh, that's so cool. And now I can grab this object, chuck it into the sky, and it falls towards the planet. That's so cool. Okay, where the hell did that thing go? What? Wee. Oh, that is so cool. Okay. I don't know if it's like cool to anyone else, but it's so cool to me. I'm gonna increase the linear damping by a little bit. And also angular damping. So it doesn't rotate that much. It is a cube after all. Okay. Wee. Nice. Yeah. Wee. That's fun. Wee. Okay. I think I'm done. Oh my goodness, that went far. And there it is. Cool. So now I want to go to my where is it? Level planet 2. That's the ship. Mr. Ship, you are no longer possessable. And third person character, he's on the planet. He's chilling. Oh my goodness, he's not on the planet. Okay, now he's on the planet. Oh my, it's an imposter! Why do I have an imposter next to me? Oh, it's because I need to add a player start here. Okay, I can walk. I mean, that was not a surprise. But I can take this planet object and also grab it now. Okay. Wait. That didn't work? Why did that not work? Is it because it doesn't have the grabbable tag? Way! It worked! Wow, that thing went far. No, it's too far. And I'm way too slow. Okay, we're grabbing it again. Right. Now. I need to get the ship, like, here. So, I might just delete it, go back to the planet object, and we'll get the ship. The question is, if I press G, will the ship's... Oh, sorry, R. Will the ship's ramp open? No, because I'm not possessing it. Okay, I will add a temporary functionality toggle ramp from the character. IA underscore toggle ramp. If triggered, wait, can I make... I wonder if I can make an event trigger for a different actor. Aww. Because clearly this is very specific code to the ship. That's what Google is for. Unreal Engine. Trigger another object's event. Okay. Can I do cast to BP underscore ship? Toggle ramp. I don't know, I don't think I can do this. I may need to make a function called toggle ramp. And within the ship, I go back to the event graph. I copy all of this. Oh no, I forgot I can't do that. Why can't I add a move component to here? Okay. No. I think for now I just keep it open. Yeah, it's not opening. How do I open a... I want to trigger an event to occur from my character. But I do not know how to do that. Create the variable and make the instance editable. Communicate a keyboard event between blueprints. Okay. Let's have a look at this.
Hey, how's it going today? I'm going to give you a lot of problems setting up the times. Blueprint, it's going to go to blueprint, user interface.
It's an
I'm just gonna
interface.
call this receiver interface, and then we double click into it, and I'm going to call this receiver function. And then I'm going to go ahead and compile and save that, and that's all we need to do here. And so remember, it's called receiver interface and receiver function. Now we're going to go ahead and create a dummy kind of blueprint class just so we have something to experiment with. And I'm just going to call this BP underscore receiver here, so we have something to look at. The interface is going to be an event, and the event's going to serve as the trigger for the print string. So we're going to go class settings, and we're just going to go ahead and add that BP receiver interface. Let's see, receiver
Implemented
interface
interfaces.
right here.
Okay.
So we're going to go ahead and compile and save, and you'll see it over here. Now if we jump into the event graph, now we have the ability to create an event that's off of this. So we can just search for event receiver function. Here it is right here. And that's the advantage of using the interface, is that it's its own event, so it doesn't need an event begin play, it doesn't need an event tick, it doesn't need anything to trigger it as soon as it's over things. And that is into the had problems trying to cast. I've had problems with direct so far. So how keyboard the number 1. So that's our event. So and then here there's class. And I misspelled that. And then once we have this set, I can just go ahead and do the call. So I can go call receiver function. And that's all we have to do. And if I compile and save. So this will connect us to the blueprint, give us access to it, and then that's our target, and we can make this communication happen. So that's it. That's all we have to do.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty easy to figure out. Let's see. I kind of think there's a better way of doing this, though. Maybe there isn't. Maybe I'll have to create a interface. BPC underscore ramp interface. Ramp interface function. And in pp underscore ship, I can inherit where can I inherit it? Let's have a look once again.
And so how we can do this is, first we're going to have it implemented on this side, and it's also the side on which it's going to be, there's going to be an event, receiver interface.
BP underscore receiver implemented interfaces. Oh man, that's not how it works.
Let's see.
Interfaces. I don't have any interfaces here. Oh, there we go. Inherited implemented interfaces. BPC underscore ramp interface. Okay.
There's the ability to create an event that's off of this. So we can just search for event receiver function.
Okay, event. Maybe I need to compile. Yes. So both of these events are going to trigger the same code. And here I can do jog cast to BP underscore ship. Call ramp interface function. I think that's... I know this is not how he did it. Connect something to cast to imply a specific type. Get actor of class. BP_ship. Call ramp interface. Okay, let's see if this works. Oh, that works! Oh my goodness. That is so cool. That is actually so cool. Wow. I also wish the gravity was disabled on this. Wait, whoa. Is the player start like inside of the ship? It is. I might move it back a little bit and then up above. And I'm same with the object. Okay. So the only reason why I've done all of that faff is because I want to open that thing and I want to try putting the object inside. No way. It all works. Kind of. Why is it so dark inside? Can I just add like a ship light or something? That would be great. Light? Maybe spotlight. Oh goodness, I don't know how to position this properly. Like this, I guess. And then I can just duplicate this. Nope, I cannot duplicate this. I can copy and paste it. And paste another one like here. Ideally inside the ship. Okay, so is it lit inside now? It is lit, kind of. It doesn't go very far. Can I increase the distance that it travels? I think the answer might be no. Maybe I just add like another spotlight at the front of the ship. I think the correct way of doing this would be like creating sockets in Blender or something. This is very imprecise. Oh, goodness. Okay, so it should be a well-lit ship now. Oh, it's a little bit too wet. What the hell? What happened to the floor? Okay, fine. I'll try lighting the floor instead. That's a little bit better, but only a little bit. Looks so weird. Honestly, this is so trash. I might just stop all of that. I just add a point light. And then... yeah. I don't even need any of these. A single point light would be enough. That is so bright. Oh my goodness. Contact shadow casting intensity. I don't know what that means. I really shouldn't be modifying it if I don't know what that means. We'll try to pretend it's like a light that's here at the front of the ship. There's still some weird... okay, I think that's just a collision. Can I just do physics enabled? Oh boy. And also, within the ship component, I can go event graph and disable that. So planet gravity is now acting on the ship. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay. Where did my ship go? All I want to do is simulate physics on this thing. and enable the gravity component so it doesn't fly off into the distance. Where are you going, bro? Do I need to really deactivate floating pawn movement as well? Maybe, yeah, okay, fine. Nope. It's just flying off somewhere. Hey, at least the ramp works. Whee! Okay. I need to disable physics. Why? Why are you freaking upside down? Okay, I'm just gonna do like a massive undo streak. Okay. At least that freaking works, you know? Sort of. Is a part of the ship still inside the ground? It might be. Okay, toggle ramp. Cool. We're gonna grab the object. Wait. Why am I going inside the ship? Oh, that ramp doesn't have any collision. Oh boy. Wait. I swear it does. I'm literally phasing through it. But also climbing it? That's so strange. Where's my object? What's happening to it? Bro. Bro, what's going on? Okay, let's restart. Open sesame. Come on, go in. Yeah, I placed the box. Woohoo! I placed the box inside the ship. Okay, and now toggle ramp. Cool. And now this is the part that I have not programmed, because what I want to do next is once this all actually works, I need like a place to sit here, and so I can fly the ship in first person. Yeah, that part I have not done. Oh boy. I can literally walk through the ship. That's incredible. What is going on with the ship collision? Oh, I think the windshield doesn't have any collision, and the ramp doesn't either. Can I just go to ramp? Show collision. Yeah, it doesn't have any collision. Or auto simplified collision. That's a little bit too simple. Yeah, that is also too simple. Auto convex. That's better. Maybe I want a bit more hull precision. That is better. Okay, let's keep that. And then, what about the mirror? I'm guessing the mirror also doesn't have any collision. Yeah. Yeah, that's not gonna do. We'll do a similar story with this. Oh, it needs more precision. That is not enough precision. Okay, I'm gonna max this out. This might take a while. Come on, CPU, you can do it. Oh my goodness, that's way that's way too many collisions. It's just for a freaking windshield. Yeah, maybe reduce the precision a little bit. Okay, I think that's more reasonable. It was a lot faster as well. Okay, and that means everything should have collision now. Okay, that's good. I can walk on top of the ramp. Whee! And the ramp just closed behind me because I pressed R. And I can't walk through the windshield. That's great. I can kind of press up against it, which is not fun. But other than that, it all seems to be kind of working. Okay, so one more thing I want to add is like another point light inside of the ship. Can I take this point light and like copy and paste it and just put one at the back of the ship? Kind of like that. So now it's a very well lit ship. It's a little bit too well lit. Okay. Can I?
Here it is, right here, and that's the
Oh.
advantage of using the
No,
interface.
no, I
is that
accidentally
it's
started.
its own.
No, you can stop now. Thank you very much. And maybe make the light color like slightly yellowish. Can I copy this and paste it on here? Yes. It's like brighter than the sun. Oh my goodness. Oh, I was kind of stuck in terrain there. Yeah, I'm like stuck inside the ship. Yeah, collisions are such a mess. Oh goodness. Oh, my music just stopped. What's going on? Video pause. Yeah, sure. Why not? Look at this mess. Oh my goodness. I need a better collision for that. Remove. I mean, that does look better actually. It still shows like it's a mess, but I don't think I can do much anymore. Wait. Okay, that does work. Okay, now I'm gonna do something and add another input action. Input action IA underscore pilot. Oh wait, I actually already have one right there. Close that, close that, close that, close that, and close that. It's a digital bowl. Yep, that's exactly fine. Then go to event graph IA underscore pilot. And I'm gonna get actor of class VP underscore ship, and I will possess it. I don't know. No, that's not. Get pawn? No, get actor of class. BP underscore ship. Can I not do possess? Blueprint is not a controller, therefore target must have a get player controller. Self is not a player state. Oh my goodness. Get player controller. Right. I'm gonna see how this works. So, oh no, the collision! The collision is too dangerous. Right. Toggle RAM. P to possess. That did not work. Damn it, because I did not add it into the input mapping context. Oh, that's so annoying. IA. Where did it go? IA underscore pilot. Can I please close this? Close this, 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 close this. Where is my pilot? There it is. Why is pilot F? Actually, that's what Star Citizen does. So maybe that's fine? And then, oh my, F. Whee! It works, but not completely. Because I think the object just phased through. F. Yeah, I can't seem to get up from the sky. I wonder why. Is it because the gravity component is still acting on it? It is possible. Oh no, I don't know how to solve that. Yeah, it just doesn't seem to stay on. The object is literally preventing me from taking off because of gravity? That makes no sense. What if I simulate physics? It is simulating physics. Okay. So now I can grab whoops. Can I please? Okay. No, 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 no. You can go back up. No, it's still not allowing me to push past the object for some reason. There's some weird physics interaction going on here that I don't really understand. Objects. Planet object. Can I just remove this component for now? So now it's floating. What happens now? I can still grab it and I can place it. And I've closed it. Oh boy, I can't carry it. The object is literally physically preventing me from flying away. Oh boy, that's a mess. That's another Google, unfortunately. Attached to actor. Okay. We can try that. Maybe make it another input action for now. No, I can't do that, can I? construction script. Attach actor to actor. Self and the parent actor is going to be BP underscore no. Get BP no. Get actor of class. BP underscore ship. I wonder what that is going to do. Huh. What? Where did my cube go? Maybe I should try to simulate what happens. Why is it all the way here? What the hell? Can I please turn off collisions? Thank you. Why is the cube like all the way here? Location role. Keep world. I think that's what I was supposed to do. And can I just not... Whoops, my bad. BP underscore ship. Planet object. Right, I need to enable the gravity component on this. I think I'm going to be ending the stream soon. I know I didn't really figure out the grid system part, but this has already been so complicated. And it's almost 5 o'clock. 2 hours. 2 hours is a good time. What's happening, bro? What are you doing, bro? Where are you going, bro? I do not know what it's doing. Maybe I just don't need that anymore. Okay. I can still grab this and I can place it inside. Now my question is, if I fly, it still collides with the cube. It did fly eventually, so I don't know what changed. Maybe I should keep this open just so I can see what's going on. Yeah, I literally cannot fly. This did not work. What's happening, bro? What's happened to your gravity? Oh, it's because it's not auto-activate, is it? Yeah, there we go. That is still pretty fun. Like, I did a lot of things that I didn't really plan on doing. I implemented first-person view, kind of. It works. I'm looking, like, behind me. Actually, I think that might be a very simple fix. I am certain that there's like a physics constraint or like a location constraint that you can put on the camera. Constraint? No. Like, I know I can prevent it from going all the way around, at the very least. Like, really, it should only be allowed to turn like -90 to +90. Maybe another Google. Unreal set camera max rotation. Clamp nodes which define upper and surely. Maybe it's as part of the aim. Get player camera manager. Set view pitch max. View pitch min. Okay, that seems like a good solution. Get player camera manager. Custom event. Call it camera clamp. I'm literally just gonna follow what this guy is doing. Set view pitch max. And I think this is like 90. View pitch min. And -90. Because you can see about 190 degrees, 180 degrees, right? To the left and right. I don't know if this will work. Yeah, it didn't work. Maybe I just need to call this event like at begin play. No. Let me just remove that. It's fine. We'll keep it for now. For now, I want to figure out what's going on with the collision here. It's the physics calculation, isn't it? Something about the physics calculation is preventing or causing stoppages or collisions with the object. If true and attached to a parent, the two bodies will be joined into a single rigid body. That's kind of what I want, though, right? What if I just turn off CCD? I still have no idea what CCD does. Boop. No! The object is preventing me from flying away. Which is so dumb. How to put a static mesh with physics inside a container. No, that's not what I want to do. Set linear damping, set angular damping, all because I'm trolley. Okay. Maybe this is what I needed all along. No. No, it's still pulling me down. Damn it! No! Maybe I disable CCD for this, and now everything gets solved. Maybe CCD is the problem all along. Yeah. Thought as much. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to open the ramp. I want to grab the object and chuck it in. No! Let me go! Damn it. Brain sucks right now. Use the on overlap events. Okay. No, 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 don't do that. I don't think it worked. Yeah. Event when this actor overlaps another actor. For example, a player walking into a trigger. For example, player hitting wall. See hit events. Actor hit event. Event hit. That I mean, that like that works, kind of. Yes, I think it works. The collisions are so weird, but oh my goodness, that is working. That movement is so horrible. Just yeah. What is going on? Why is it so jittery? Right. I think that worked. For some reason, oh, it's like insanely hard. to climb. But it does work. Cube has to have simulate physics enabled if you'd like to add force. Okay. Oh, because it welds the simulated bodies. Got it. Physics? Oh, damn. Oh, wait. Is physics enabled for the ship? Yes, it is. Whee! Damn, that actually works. The object is not moving anywhere, but that is not as jittery anymore. That is very cool. Yeah, one thing I mean, why isn't the physics working on the cube right now? The cube should be like falling towards the planet. Is it because the planet's gravity is disabled? It is possible. Okay. Or the ship's gravity is disabled. Yeah. What if I just don't do that? So the ship's gravity is on. Am I being pulled down? No, I'm not. Cube has to have simulate physics. It does, though. Maybe I unlink this for now and just permanently enable the physics on the body. Activate. On component activated. Yep. What about this? Auto activate is disabled. Okay. So now the ship is planted. I can possess it and I can fly, but it will fall down. Oh my goodness. One thing I don't really like is that the once the object touches the ship, that's it. That's literally it, connected forever. Oh no, now it's connected to me! No! Oh goodness, no. Yeah, that doesn't work 100%. Primitive component reference. Um, gets get component by class. Static mesh. No, I cannot attach to the mesh. Attach to component? Attach actor to component. How about now? Wait, what? Where did it go? Huh? I should just disable physics on the ship. And it'll be like, oh, you should have a super free. Okay. It's 2.5 hours. Oh, I really need to end the stream. Oh no. What? I misclicked. Wait. Okay. No! It immediately disappears. Cube has to have simulate physics. Why do you not have simulate physics, bro? Attach component to component. Is static. Is a. Oh no. How do I check for a static mesh component? Is class. Get class. Is class. Static mesh component. Then parent it to this and keep world. Oh, that's why the freaking location just went crazy. Rabbit. No, I've broken it again. get owner. No, get owner is actor. Get actor. BP underscore ship. So we only attach it to a ship and nothing else for now, at least. Actor object reference. Oh no. Is class. BP underscore ship. Get the other component. Parent it. Self, keep world. All that jazz. Okay. I mean, that is already a good test. It has to have simulate physics. Okay, how about now? I think I'm just back to where I started. There's still no planet gravity. Yes, the object does snap to the ship, but... I think I just have to keep this behavior. Or disable the cube's gravity component. Oh my goodness, where did it go? And oh yes, I can only enable the I should only enable the physics when I've grabbed it. No, that's too far. Come, go catch it. I can just reset. Yep, now I've got the cube. The cube is mine. Ha 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 ha. Why does it suddenly stop? I don't like that. It didn't do that before. Why did it just regress? Oh, that's why. No! I've got a regression. I'm not carrying my velocity. How about now? Okay, now it works. I'll have to reroute this all the way here and then... No. I wanna deactivate. Is this my component? No. I wanna... My component. Deactivate. BPC underscore gravity. Whether attachment was successful or not. B, if successful, deactivate gravity. So now it won't create those stupid errors that if you're the first, you must do gravity. Okay. Grab. Place. Awesome. Possess. No! Let me go! What did I do wrong? I really don't know what I just did wrong. It should have worked. Why didn't it work? It doesn't work. So if I remove this, is it because the physics is still enabled? That cannot be right. Disable physics. Set physics. Ramp. Grab. Boop. Nope. For some reason, having the gravity component on is like the most important thing to it. That did not work. I really thought I would be doing some 3D modeling today. Apparently not. Okay, it only works if I enable physics. Which is pretty trash, not gonna lie. Why am I slowly rotating to the left? Some weird physics shenanigans happening. I think it might be because the gravity is enabled for the planet object. Deactivate gravity. Come on. What the hell? Why is the ship so light? It because it doesn't have any gravity, that's why. Yay! Okay, and now it should not move. Yes. I think I've sorted it out. Wait, I can, okay. So today what I've accomplished is I can now put an object inside of a ship. I can now grab an object and I can now fly away with it. Whee! Into space. And I can also land with it, of course. Whee! And crash land. Wait. Ramp. The object is still there. Yay! And I can also fly with it once again. Okay. I think that's about it for the stream. I kind of accomplished a decent amount of stuff today. There are some obvious bugs regarding the physics system where I can only, it seems like I can only fly with the object when I have ship physics enabled. Otherwise it just doesn't work. And also if I have ship physics enabled, there's some weird like velocity logic happening where I don't retain all of my speed if I suddenly toggle the engine off. But it works the second time. I don't know what that's all about, to be honest. Yeah. But yeah, maybe that's gonna be something that'll be fixed next time. Maybe not. Maybe I'll start working on some other stuff next time. More cooler things. But that's about it from me. Thanks for everyone who watched the stream. I think we got a pretty decent number of viewers overall. And yeah, I might do some streams tomorrow or later today, who knows. I'll see you guys around. Bye bye.